So I'm entering Lake Drive here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we're just going to drive along. I just want to show you the lakefront from North Avenue, which leads directly up and through the hood and all the way up and through Milwaukee into the suburbs. It's a through line into multiple counties, and all of it is a starting point from Lake Michigan, from the shoreline, and the property is absolutely beautiful. The land is absolutely beautiful. So this is us approaching North Avenue. And I'll give a quick tour and probably speed up the video at this point. This is one of the popular public beaches in the city, Bradford Beach. A lot of people come here and just look at the water. This is Lake Michigan. That's downtown Milwaukee over there. That's how close you are to everything. Driving up North Avenue from Lake Michigan, near downtown Milwaukee. We're basically on the east side, the lower east side. Very popular for young folks, college kids, young professionals. And this is North Avenue. North Avenue would take us up and through the areas, the adjacent neighborhoods that I want to highlight for my opportunities in real estate in Milwaukee, Wisconsin presentation. You'll see how the neighborhood changes. This lookout to the left here is a great spot to catch fireworks in the summertime. Very hard spot to stop at, but there's a little parking there, and the park is a park. We're in River West right here. It's all hood to me, but you know, River West. We're passing through. which street they consider to be the actual hood in River West. And that's why I say it's all hood, because it flows in. But the River West area has been gentrifying for about 2 decades. And so the properties down in this part of the city, this part of the hood, are very older, like here, very Victorian looking. And they are already very pricey. Also, this further to our left down the street would be what we call the Brewers Hill area, and that's where the brewers, the actual people who made the beers, Coors, Schlitz, not Coors, I'm sorry, Miller, Schlitz, Blue Ribbon, you know, the Milwaukee beers, those beer barons back in the day, 1800s, late 1800s, they basically built a neighborhood not too far from here, and that neighborhood is called Brewers Hill. It is the adjacent neighborhood to River West that I wanted to first buy into, but I was immediately priced out of. I was priced out when I lived here 20 years ago. So if we're thinking about pricing, River West is going to run you between $400,000 and $700,000 just for a property. Brewers Hill is going to run you between $200,000 and $400,000 for a property. The hood, north, we're still on north. We're approaching King Drive, and everyone knows what that is in any city. So perhaps King Drive is considered the mark of the hood. So we're about to cross King right here. It's a historic King Drive, and there is excellent, amazing, bountiful real estate opportunity on this street. Straight down the street, the King Drive literally rolls into the middle of downtown. And the city and state is putting a lot of money into downtown Milwaukee. Right here is the Black Holocaust Museum. We're approaching the Milwaukee Urban League right here, all off of King Drive. So everyone's trying to get their prime real estate, basically. And right here, they're actually building an art center. This new white building right here is going to be an art center. And we're also in what we call Bronzeville in Milwaukee. So this is Bronzeville, a historic black neighborhood in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So you can see and get the gist of it. We're still on North Avenue. We're approaching the interchange, Highway 43. And this is where I'm saying get into the adjacent to the adjacent to the adjacent. Also, we're just passing through Harambe. So Harambe is closest to this side of the highway and adjacent to Brewers Hill and River West, okay? Harambe is probably going to run you from $80,000 to a couple $100,000 for a property. And right now we are approaching or in what they consider to be the worst zip code in Wisconsin or in Milwaukee. This is the area that they have absolutely devalued over the last several decades, certainly as long as I've been around. And I first arrived here in '89. And it's like any other neighborhood, any other community, and it's all subjective on what they... Oh, y'all missed a whole tour. I literally just drove all the way up North Avenue and I'm gonna have to do this over again. Okay, I'm on Locust, and I'm gonna drive down 10th Avenue, which is where the city of Milwaukee was trying to get me to purchase when I was looking for property elsewhere. So I want you to take note of all these vacant lots. The city sells lots for a very inexpensive amount for the most part, so you can get some good land, buildable land, for very little money. Just, you know, mind your construction costs. So they wanted me to look at 10th Street, and right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm looking at 4, 5, 6 different lots. Okay, there, up there, and 2 right here. Just land. The city has a program where they will allow, if you own a property and there's vacant land next to that property, they will allow you to basically get it for like $1, right? The only thing that they won't allow you to do usually is to build on that land. So that's an issue. There are some workarounds.